All right, we got Packers, Broncos here. I'm actually gonna, nah. I'll announce this game. It's gonna be J.J. McCarthy and Gordon Love, I believe, starting here in this game. Backups, I cannot remember who the backups are for either one of these teams. As Green Bay will get the ball first. Green Bay's an interesting team. I believe they're the youngest team in the NFL. They've got plenty of young talent out at wide receiver and a young quarterback that they just extended to a massive contract here. It'll be interesting to see how they kind of bounce back this year after taking that loss to San Francisco last year in the playoffs. As Jordan Love comes out in a shotgun set with three receivers to his right. He's got a man open and complete there. It is Jaden Reed, the second-year receiver out of Michigan State. Jaden Reed is he's very small, but he's got a lot of speed and he's very good at jump balls here. It's a handoff up the middle. As Aaron Jones, it's going to be a fumble though. Recovered by the Broncos. Massive mistake by Aaron Jones, who many were surprised that they kept, considering his injury history and whatnot. But that ball looks to be clearly out. I believe this will stand, and I believe it'll be the Broncos' ball taking over on Green Bay's side of the field. As J.J. McCarthy, the Michigan quarterback and national champion, takes the field for the Denver Broncos. Looks like Green Bay's going to send some pressure here on the rookie. It's going to be a handoff to Javonte Williams. It's going to be a stop. He's going to be stopped for a loss of 3 here by Rashawn Gary, the former Michigan defensive end. As that's a beautiful draw call for the Denver Broncos. They're getting back all the yardage he lost and more. Gonna be 3rd and 6 here for J.J. McCarthy. He drops back the pass. He's got a man open. It looks like Greg Dulcich. Gonna be 1st and 10 now. Good pickup for the first down there for Greg Dulcich. As the Broncos are able to continue moving the chains here and get going deeper into Green Bay territory. JJ drops back to pass. He's got a man left. It's going to be Javonte Williams again for a gain of 9. Empty set here for JJ. Looking left. Got a man, Javonte Williams again. He's level. Like Trey Walker. Former linebacker from Georgia. I believe he's part of that 2021 Georgia draft class that set records. Greg Dulcich with another first down catch. Good grab. Way to hold on to the ball there. It's going to be Denver's ball at Green Bay's 2. 1st and 10 here. Handoff off the middle. And that is going to be a 6 for the Denver Broncos. And that is Samaj Piran, who was able to punch that in. But he's getting a little bit of photo op here in the end zone. Good blocking. Looks like that guard kind of stopped in the middle of the hole, clogged things up a bit, but nonetheless, the Broncos were able to punch it in and get 6 out of it. All right, let's see how Green Bay responds after coughing up the ball and giving a short field to the Denver Broncos. As it is, Aaron Jones gets the ball again. It's going to be 3rd and 9 here for the Green Bay Packers. There's a stop for a no gain there. Jordan Love dropping back the pass, has to scramble. He gets the edge here. He's going to pick up the first down, shrugs the tackle off. And that is a good scramble for Jordan Love down at the 45-yard line of Denver. Hand up the middle to Aaron Jones. Is gain of 3. As Green Bay's putting together a strong drive here. Jordan Love tries a sidearm, throws it off his lineman's face. I think he was going towards Jaden Reed there. Jordan Love throws a strike to Jaden Reed over the middle now. It's Reed's 2nd catch of the day. He's up past 20 yards now on the day. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Green Bay. First and 10 for Green Bay from Denver's 21. See if they can get a good chunk play out of this and potentially put up 6. This play action pass, he's scrambling, but he's going to end up going down for a sack by Jonathan Cooper. As I'm not sure what Jonathan Cooper's doing over there. Second and 15, it's going to be a handoff to the right. Aaron Jones is going to be stuck for no gain here. Just set up 3rd and 15 on Denver's 27-yard line. Green Bay has to walk away with at least 3 here. Coming out in an empty set. He's dropping back the pass here. He's got to get rid of this thing. He's going to eat a sack here. Diddy. He's going to go down to the 42-yard line of Denver. That's going to make for a very long field goal if they attempt that. They're going to punt this ball away. Very, very ill-advised mistake that Jordan Love just got. That Jordan Love just committed here to set his team back out of field goal range. As J.J. McCarthy now hands the ball off to Javonte Williams, weaving in and out of traffic here. He's going to gain 5. He's going to set up a 2nd and 5 here for Denver on their own 28-yard line. As JJ's going to hand it off again here, up the middle. This time it's to Javonte again. It's going to be a gain of about 6 here, up to the 33-yard line, setting up a 1st and 10. JJ dropping back to pass. He's looking over to the left. He's got a man. It is complete for a 1st down. JJ's moving. He's marching this unit down the field. As he drops back to pass, he's got Dulcich over to the right. It's going to be a gain of about 7 here. Greg Dulcich is slowly becoming J.J. McCarthy's favorite target here, and that's no surprise considering the tight ends J.J. played with while he was at Michigan. He drops back to pass here, 4-man rush. He's got time. He throws it deep. It's going to be swatted away. Great coverage by the Green Bay Packers on that deep throw by J.J. McCarthy. 3rd and 3 here from the 49-yard line. As he's scrambling away, he's going to take a sack, though. He's going to drop at Denver's 43. It's going to result in a punt. Good stand by the Green Bay Packers defense to get off the field here.
Riley Dixon in punt formation.
It's going to be Riley Dixon sending this thing deep. As he kicks it, and that is a very good kick. Going to pin him down at the 14-yard line. He's going to make a long field ahead of him to have to march down and score. As this is a play-action pass, it's going deep in the middle. Pass broken up. Looks like it was kind of a hospital ball there to Romeo Dobbs. As a wide receiver, you never like to take those kind of hits, especially when you can't see them coming because you're focused on the football. I'm sure he's going to have to say something to him once he gets back to the huddle. Maybe lead him away from the defense a little bit, or make him come back to the ball or something. 2nd and 10 here from the 14. Wind up in a deuce formation. It's going to be a pass here. He looks over the middle, just airmails that. Looks like he was going to Luke Musgrave. Just kind of sent that ball. Didn't really have his footing correct, and overshot his tight end there, and resulted in an incomplete pass. And he's set and drop. He's dropping back to pass. Throws it to Reed. It's knocked out at the end. It's going to be 4th and 10 on their own 14. I'd be surprised if Denver doesn't come after this. This looks to be a good punt. It's going to be fielded, but good coverage by the Green Bay Packers here. The Broncos are coming out on the field at the 39-yard line. They do have good field position here. Let's see if J.J. McCarthy and the Broncos can string together a couple 1st downs and get within scoring distance. Sends a man in motion here, snaps the ball. Looking right, has a man. It is caught. He's going to be a gain of 4. It's Corbin Sutton. So he's got trips to his left. As he drops back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Greg Dulcich, again the tight end, for a 1st down. And off up the middle with Javonte Williams here. As it is a gain of 4. Good hard-nosed run for the young running back there to set up a 2nd and 6. And off again up the middle with Javonte Williams. He's going to get about 5 here this time. It's going to be 3rd and 1 now from the 40-yard line of the Green Bay Packers. Let's see if they run the ball again here. It's going to be a counter run. Looks like he lost a yard there. I was surprised they went for the counter and not just a straight-up dive. It's going to be 4th and 2. This is almost 4-down territory where you would go for this, but 4th and 2 is a little bit long. As they do keep the offense on the field here. Coming out in a shotgun set. As he drops back to pass, he's got a man short. It's Greg Dawson, who else? 5 catches, 38 yards for the tight end here. Down at Green Bay's 34-yard line. JJ comes out in an empty set here. Drops back. He's got Dulcich again on a little stick route. It's going to be a gain of 6. 2nd and 4 coming up. Second and 4, looks like it's going to be play action pass. He's got pressure over to the right. Throws it to his left to Portland Sutton. That is complete down at the 8-yard line. First and goal set up here. J.J. McCarthy's playing well. It's going to be a play action pass here on first and goal. He's looking to the right. That is a great pass breakup. Great pass breakup by Eric Stokes. There's a man in motion here. J.J. McCarthy's going to hand it all ball off to the left. And Devontae Williams going to the middle. He's down at the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He drops back to pass here. He's looking. He's got to scramble for it. He's going to throw it away wisely. They're going to pick the 3 here, I would imagine. Extend this up to a 2-possession lead. That is exactly what they're going to do here. And the kick is up, and the kick is good. 10-0 now as this game is coming down to the end of the first half. 6:42 left in the second quarter here. The Green Bay Packers got to get something moving if they aim to kind of stay in this game and not get away from striking distance. A shotgun set here with Jordan Love as he drops back to pass. Looking to his right, he's got Christian Watson good for about 7 yards. Gonna be 2nd and 3 coming up with about 6 minutes left of the clock here. So it's going to be play action pass here. Love's scrambling out to his right. Throws this one away. It's going to be 3rd and 3 with 6 minutes left on the clock. It's going to be a little sweep to the right. Aaron Jones able to get the first down, but nothing more. First and 10 here from Green Bay's 35. It's going to be a little bit handoff to the right, and this is blown up in the backfield. A loss of 5 here. That was Jonas Griffith making the stop in the backfield there. Second and 15. See what the Green Bay Packers dial up here. Looks like it's going to be passed. Going out to the right. It is incomplete. Dropped by Luke Musgrave. Just sits there in the pocket, strikes to left, overthrows Christian Watson, and now it is 4th and 15. And the Packers looking like they have to punt again. Broncos looking like they're going to come after this punt here.
Smith on the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Going to be handoff to the left for Devontae Williams as he is leveled by Xavier McKinney. Or actually, rather, Antoine Winfield, the newly acquired safety for the Green Bay Packers, Big fumble by the Broncos. Big recovery for the Green Bay Packers here. For an offense who's been struggling to move the ball, this sets them up in very good field position to at least get 3 points and get that offense kind of moving. First and 10 from Denver's 36. Handoff right for Aaron Jones. He's got a big gap here. It's going to be a gain of about 13. It's going to be first and 10 from the 23 there. A good run by Aaron Jones. Good blocking by that offensive line. As you see the yardage difference between the two teams here. And the score is reflecting that. Handoff up the middle to Aaron Jones. He stopped for a couple. Looks like a gain of about 2. It's going to be 2nd and 8. It's going to be a play action pass here over to the left. It's going to be caught as Jaden Reed down to the 3-yard line, setting up first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Let's see if Green Bay can capitalize on this and make this a one-possession game. As he's looking right, he's got Christian Watson. That is a touchdown. Good throw, good route, good catch.
Anders Carlson for the extra point. His kick is good. Makes the score Broncos 10, Packers 7. Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
As the Broncos set up here, they're going to hand the ball off to Javonte Williams again up the middle. It's going to be a gain of 3. Second and 7 here. Let's see if they take it down to the 2-minute. As they are not going to take it up to the 2-minute. He's looking right, has a man, Greg Dulcich. As the 2-minute warning strikes here. 7-10 is our score. 2 minutes left in the first half. Let's see if the Broncos starters can go out on a good note. As he's dropping back, he's looking right. He has Dulcich again. 2nd and 5 here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Drops back to pass. Looks right. That is just dropped by Cortland Sutton. 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
This ball's going to be snapped here. Looks over the middle. Has a man complete. That is Cortland Sutton. Down to the 25-yard line of Green Bay. As they are marching here. Good catch and run by Cortland Sutton. Drops back to pass, looks over to the right. He's got a man and it's dropped. That was Marvin Mims Jr. JJ snaps the ball. He's looking over the middle. It was caught. I believe that's Marvin Mims again. Minute 24 here. Down on the 12-yard line. As that is going to be a false start by Denver's offensive line.
Neutral zone infraction.
Rather, a neutral zone infraction on the defense. Big call. Big call for the Denver Broncos.
Still first down.
It's going to set up 1st and 5 with the clock stopped. JJ drops back to pass, looks over in the middle. Caught for 2 yards there. Clock is ticking. Denver's going to use their first timeout. 46 seconds left in the half here. Let's see what Sean Payton draws up here to kind of punch them into the end zone. As I do like how much space is at the top of your screen here on a little corner route. As he looks right, he's got Dulcich. Who else? This J.J. McCarthy and Greg Dulcich connection is becoming automatic. It could fruition into something that could be called elite. You think about any of the good quarterbacks across history, they always have a wide receiver that they go to no matter what. Tom Brady had Gronkowski. Aaron Rodgers had Jordy Nelson and Devontae Adams. Drew Brees had Jimmy Graham for a little bit there. Michael Thomas before he started becoming a diva. Patrick Mahomes has Travis Kelce right now. Phillip Rivers had Antonio Gates. Peyton Manning. All these guys. And this could be the formation of one of those elite duos in the rookie quarterback and the young tight end. As we see Jordan Love get a nice completion there. Nice strong catch by Jaden Reed here. With 31 seconds left, Green Bay has one timeout. They're on the 44-yard line. They got to push this ball downfield. As there is a blitzer coming. Jordan pushes it downfield. Is caught by Christian Watson. Down at the 35. 27 seconds left. They are not going to use a timeout. They're going to go hurry up here. Audible. This is wasting a little bit, some time here. I am surprised by the audible. Down to 15 seconds. As he's throwing this thing. Oh, and it's picked off. Ill-advised throw by Jordan Love. I'm not quite sure what he was doing. That's Drew Singleton. I'm not sure who he was looking at there. Looks like it was maybe Christian Watson. He just didn't see the backer lurking in the middle of the field. As that is going to be the score for your first half here, 17-7. A little bit of a surprise here that the Green Bay Packers are taking such a beatdown as this game really isn't close when you look at the stats. That is it for the Rodney cast, though. I'm going to put Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis back on for the second half, and they will lead you to the end of this game here.
The Broncos offense set to begin this third quarter. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. The leading rusher in NCAA history from Youngstown State, here's Jaleel McLaughlin.
That's about as exciting of a one-yard run as you're going to see, finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but again, just 1 yard out of it. The backup Stidham, his first throw.
Right side, it's Manhurts, the tight end.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Stidham. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the second half. They can now afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Clifford will throw it here. That's pulled in by Brooks. Room past the 35. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, they certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Clifford working from the gun.
And the Broncos get there and take him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Tell you what, he did not have much time there to scan the field before he was ducking and covering.
Did it appear to you, as it did to me, that the defensive front won their play really quickly? Meaning the guys in front of them had almost no chance to block them.
And he's going to go down again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Clifford. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And that will come the offense as they take over. And Denver getting set to take the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment defense.
Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball,
Automatic first
any
down.
type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Stidham. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team? And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Throwing again here, Stidham. To the right side and complete to Washington. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Play action. It's Stidham.
Dropping it off underneath. Here's Pirine.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Now Stidham. Touchdown Broncos.
Jaleel McLaughlin
From 13 yards out. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field.
And they have had their problems moving the ball through the air as we take you through some of the action from earlier. This secondary has played about as well as you can. Many times they've left this quarterback with nowhere to go with the football.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
That is caught.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Clifford throwing off the play fake. Another catch from Melton.
And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 41 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Clifford to throw.
And he's got it. And it's a Packers touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers get a bit closer. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Broncos about set to go on offense. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Here's Stidham to throw. That's into the hands of McLaughlin.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and it'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And that is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now it's Stidham. And that is incomplete. And sensing the momentum, maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10.
Play action. Here's Clifford. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back and huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And the field position doesn't get much better than this. They'll have it first and goal at the 8-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Stidham.
And his throw is incomplete.
Partner, this is almost an unwinnable spot for a defense. They have to come right out for a first and goal trying to stop them. But let me hold on a second. Let me take that back real quick. They can win here if they force a field goal try. Still a long ways away from that happening, but that has to be what they're thinking right now.
And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that will lead to a 3rd and goal. Here's Stidham. He gets it left side to Johnson. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
The kick by Lutz is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And able to get this out to the 25.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
And his throw here is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one. Good, clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3-and-out.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the 4th. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Now it's Stidham. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because, to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The give is to McLaughlin. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down.
Now, I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game. Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, Stidham. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Yeah, the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
Lucas Van Ness getting 3 there to bring him down.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. To throw is Stidham. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
It's now 3rd and goal.
McLaughlin.
And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. They'll try and throw for it with Stidham. Touchdown! Chris Manhertz. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Broncos have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. Well, I've heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seemed like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just popped jumps right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Brooks. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. A strong run there, and for a team and a coaching staff that says they're consistently striving for a solid running game, they love those plays.
Yeah, that one didn't net them a first down. But isn't it the type of play that you write down on your sheet? That worked pretty well. Make sure you come back to it, especially in a key situation.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. In lieu of the sneak on 4th and inches, they just say, give it to the big man in the backfield.
Yeah, fullback no less. Not many of those left in the NFL, but for those that have one, perfect time to use them. Perfect time to get it done.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 7 yards there and a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
From the gun, it's Clifford. This ball taken in here by Brooks. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
And Clifford to throw it. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
At the 43-yard line.
On the handoff, McLaughlin.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Packers.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Give them 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Stidham from the shotgun.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's one of those where it feels like backyard football in a sense. You say, forget about the route. Just run to the open spot in the middle of the field, and I'll find you. Good throw, good concentration on the catch, and they pick up the first down.
On the ground, here's McLaughlin.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory. And when you break it down, you know, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You know, you just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.